It's the Mix King Ron G and D.I.V. The Visions, the Foundation.
Feeling triumphant. Foundation. Destiny and vision.
Hey, what's good, man?
What's good, man? What's
Not much, chilling, man. Good to finally get this interview set up and everything.
I know, dude. It's been a long time coming. I apologize about anything that was my fault, man.
Oh no, it's all good, man. I know how technology could be sometimes.
Yeah, I know, right? It brings you closer, but sometimes it shit keeps you further away.
Exactly.
Wow.
But I guess to go ahead and get this interview started and everything, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with the website swagschool.net. You know, what we try to do is connect artists out here from all over the place, whether it be in Miami, New York, for your example, wherever, you know, connect them all on the same front and you know, allow the music to reach all audiences. And you know, one of those artists is yourself, D.I.V, Destiny and Vision. We had you, you know, we had a couple of your mixtape featured, and I know that you dropped like 2 of your videos. I just got the newest one not too long ago, the Puff Pass.
Word.
Yeah, I was feeling that joint.
Yo, I appreciate everything. Y'all show a lot of love, man.
Okay, no doubt, man. That's what we do. I mean, I guess the first question, a lot of people probably want to know, how did you get started being a rapper, or you know, how did you wind up coming into the game?
Well, I would say that it's kind of like one of those things that just happened.
Okay.
I mean, I obviously grew up, I love hip hop, and I was always kind of like, you know, you play around, but nothing serious. And I kind of got to a point where, like, I was almost like betting people, like, yo, I'm nicer than you. They'd be like, no, you're not. And we would just, like, you know, like, in high school, we would be after school battling each other, this, that, and the third. So that was kind of like how that got started. And then one day I was like, yo, I'm gonna just come out with a mixtape. Everybody's like, no, you're not. This was like before, like, you know, now everybody got mixtapes like crazy. This is like, I was on a handheld cassette deck like when I was like 14, 15. So like that's how that started. I always had keyboards. I was always playing with sounds. And I mean, like, as a kid, I grew up like you know, like playing on my grandma's piano, and like, you know, I don't know what I was doing, but I always loved music, you know, always loved music. So it's just like the pieces fell into place, you know.
I hear you, man. Kind of same story with me. You know, when I started off, it was really just off of fun, just playing around. But you know, you get more serious, and then you like, man, you know, I'm pretty good. I'm good. Well, I'm better than half these cats out here. You know, so I might as well make it into what I'm trying to do. So I could respect that. I guess the next question would be, what's your music influences growing up, and you know, like, do you feel like your music nowadays like draws from any of those different artists or influences?
I would say that, like, oh man, I think like hip hop wise, my first influences were like Redman and Method Man. And like when that first How High came out, I got a tape from this DJ I knew, but I didn't know he was a DJ. Like, this is like when I was real young, and yeah, I got a tape of that was one of the songs on it. But I guess he was making mixtapes. This is like on cassettes though, and yeah, I like fell in love with that shit. But I mean, and then like, you know, the whole thing with like Bad Boy and Biggie and Mace and these cats came out, and I guess like that kind of influenced me at the time. I always liked like classic rock. My pops played a lot of classic rock, so like Pink Floyd, which is like, I try to draw into that in my music now, but like Pink Floyd, I even like Nirvana, like a couple songs from them. But like I'll say like my main influences like Barry White. I love Barry White, like Isaac Hayes, Bob Marley. I mean those are definites. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then like just growing up like Biggie of course, Jay, Nas, huge.
Yeah, the classics. Right
Rakim, huge. Yeah, like Wu-Tang. I mean, it's New York, so like you could, shit, Big L, Big Pun. Like yo, man, I could go on for days. But yeah, that's really like it. In hip hop, those are my influences for sure. I mean Eminem too. Although I would say that he's not one of my biggest influences. A lot of people expect because I'm white, Eminem, but like. It's funny, like most of my homies, they fuck with Eminem before I would. I throw up like a Nas or a Rakim easily. They be like Eminem. I just be looking at them like, yo, you funny, but you know,
I feel you, man. I feel like that's oftentimes a lot of one of the hardest things getting in the game. Especially being for rappers not black. A lot of times people compare them, but after listening to your music, it's kind of clear that you got a style that's different. That's kind of I guess not the same as the typical white rappers, white or black. So I think that's cool, man. And I guess how's the music scene up there, like in New York? I'm from down south, Miami and everything, and that's a whole different scene in itself. But I know that a lot of great music also came out of New York. So how is that for you?
Yo, it's like, all right, as a overall. Like hip hop in New York is popping, no question. Like we got the best radio station. I mean, I'm not gonna, I'm sure Florida's close, like Miami at least. But like as far as radio, like our radio's dope. Even though it's repetitive, like we, we have a lot of the newest shit. Like we'll always play that first, so that's hot. But all in all, I would say like from the underground point of view. Like we're very rich with it. Like the culture is here. Like one way or another. Like inadvertently, like it's here. Like I walk down the corner and there's the D Block store and like everybody everybody's wearing D Block shirts or this, that, and the third.
It's a lot of history.
You go down to Harlem, it's the same shit. Like all these different. Like it's ingrained with where we're at. No question. But it's like as an independent artist, it's kind of like, especially here. It's like so saturated that it's kind of like it's like crabs in a barrel, man. Like everybody's hating everybody. Like nobody fucks with nobody, and it's just kind of like it's just a lot of hate, man. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a lot of hate, man.
Yeah, so it's not a lot of love for new artists coming up.
Hell, not over here, cause it's like there's so many artists. So you could be the illest dude ever. Like, yo, go on the subway. You'll see dudes who probably never made it that are dumb nice. I don't know if they rap the same. They probably rap sounding like 20 years ago, but they'll be nice. Never made it. Like it's a lot of broken dreams. I would say that. But like, and I think like other markets, it might have more room for you to grow. But like over here, like it's kind of like. There's no like local room to grow. Like it's like cause local is the big time. You feel me? So it's like
see that you
build your local buzz. It's like the fuck you mean? You're in Manhattan. You're in the Bronx. It's huge. So it's like that's probably the biggest thing that kind of like taints it. Cause it's so rich in culture. It's so like you could get it any angle. Hip hop is everywhere over here, but it's just like it's a question of, the scene itself is rough, man.
So how do you, I mean, being an artist, I guess, how do you transition to I guess get those audiences? Since there's so many people out here, do you like have a certain group, like a circle of people that you fuck or that you work with, or do you have people that like you more just open to everybody, kind of like just putting your music out there? Who hear me? How you doing it?
Like I've been doing this for a minute, so like initially I was like whatever, and then there came a time where like, cause me and my partner from OD, y'all just know D.I.V for my music right now, but like for a minute I've been dealing with this other dude, Enough Said, and that's like he's like a brother to me, and he's on the mixtape 2-3 times, and we working on a project now, but my point is like we were just almost like, yo, we kill anybody's song. So like he kind of got me in like he's just straight up like battle, all that. Like he did Lions Den, like he's all about it.
Yeah.
So like he's like, yo, let's just kill anybody's feature, not in a bad way, but like, yo, I'm gonna just spit iller than everybody on the song.
Yeah, kill
so we was doing that for a while, but now it's just like I only deal with artists that have the same commitment or the same visions that I have. And like I feel like me alone, and then like my boys, really like my homie Nuff and a couple of my dudes from my team. It's like I don't feel the need to go out of circle to make music. So if I meet another artist and they're on the same level, or they're trying to, I just see a hunger in them. I'm like, yo, I like how you moving. We could work on something, and we do. But it just in my experience, like if an artist isn't on that level, it ain't even worth it, man.
Yeah.
And when I mean like level, I mean like, are you shooting videos? Do you have a website? Like just the basic shit that you gotta come out of pocket for. I feel like that differentiates for me. And I don't mean to put a dollar value on it, but I just think it's like a, you know what I'm saying? It's a determination thing too. Like,
yeah,
if you want it, you're gonna get it. It's a bottom line.
Exactly, man. I hear you on that. Being a producer, you know, a lot of times, you know, I spend a lot of time in the studio working on songs and everything, and then, you know, artists come at me like, yo, you know, I hear your beats and I love them, I like them and everything, you know, but what's going on, you know, can you just shoot me this one, you know, like, I give you $20, I give you know, he's no budget pretty much, no money, and the way I feel about it is like, you know, if you're serious about music, you're gonna have to invest in it, you feel me? You have to, whether it be like financially, time-wise, whatever it is you're doing, you have to have some type of investment in there, and a lot of artists aren't serious enough about it to, you know, really to put that investment in the music. So I get what you're saying, that it's definitely limited out there, and I guess to expand maybe more on that, in the music game and as a whole, like, is there any artists that you currently trying to, like, wouldn't mind doing a song with, or like, you know, if I could hit up somebody?
I mean, as far as artists, like I would. There's a lot of artists I would love to work with. You mean like kind of like the new rappers though, or like people
really
who are
anybody who's still, you know, who's still alive, I guess, or who you still could make a song with?
Shit, I would like, yo, realistically, if I could get on a song with Nas, that would be a real good look. I wanna do songs with these D Block guys. That will probably be another yeah. That would definitely be a good look. Like Styles, Kiss, and Chic. Those any one of those that would be a good look, because I grew up listening to them. DMX, like that's where I'm going with that.
Yeah.
But like if you want to talk about like new artists, I probably. I would do a weed song with Wiz. I don't really like him, but I like his vibe is interesting to me, and I've always kind of liked that about him.
Yeah, a lot of people say that, you know, he kind of focusing on the weed and stuff in the songs and everything, and he have that one type of vibe. But I like his latest mixtape that he dropped. I think it's called Taylor Alderdice. It's kind of like Cushion Orange Juice, you know. It's got the same type of vibe, and at least for me, that was one of his best mixtapes that he dropped, you know. So I see that he's continuing to stay relevant. You know, a lot of rappers just come in the game and they drop a mixtape or two, and then, you know, people forget about him the next day. So, you know, he's still in the game, and I see that.